Okay, you asked me to do a couple review videos for you, so I'm going to start off today with the first video going over systems and X and Y Intercept. Oh, I love them! So systems, when it says do substitution method, the first thing you want to do is to solve for one of the variables. Now, it's easier to solve if a variable has a 1 in front of it. So I would either solve for this x or this y. Now, if it's already solved for the variable, you automatically put it into the other equation. So, I'm going to solve this one for y. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides, then put that in to the other y. So it'd be 2x plus 3 parentheses 4 minus x equals 10. So 2x plus 12 minus 3x equals 10. So 2x plus, I'll just write it again because I kind of kept going. So I'm going to combine the x's, so that would be minus x, and I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. So it'd be negative x equals negative 2. Take the opposite of both sides, so x equals 2. So again, you don't need to write it twice. I just sort of wrote it twice by accident. Now I got x equals 2, but I also want to know what the other variable is, y. So I'm going to go y equals 4 minus the x, which is 2. So y equals 2. So it is 2. This one. So I'm going to multiply this by negative 2. So my goal is to get opposite coefficients. So you multiply one equation or both equations by different numbers so that you have opposite coefficients. So this one, I could have multiplied this by negative 5, this by 2, so I'd have negative 10x, positive 10x. Now, if you already have the same number, just multiply by negative 1 and add. So this would be negative 4x minus 2y equals negative 6. So 5x plus 2y equals 7. So I'd have x, negative 4x plus 5x equals 1. But again, I also want to know what y is, so I'm going to put it into this one or this one. I'll do the first one. Subtract 2, so y equals 1. So substitution method, you solve for one of the variables and then put it into the other equation for that variable. Addition, you multiply by number or numbers to get opposite coefficients. So when you add, that term drops out. So you only have x's left in this case. Now, for x and y intercepts, to find the x-intercept, you put 0 in for y and solve. To find the y-intercept, you put 0 in for x and solve. So y-intercept, I'd have y equals 0 squared plus 4 times 0 plus 3. So 0 plus 0 is 0 plus 3. Y-intercept is 3. X-intercept, put 0 in for y, so x squared plus 4x plus 3. Now this one I can factor, so I'm going to solve it that way. It'd be x plus 3, x plus 1. So x plus 3 equals 0, so x equals negative 3. X plus 1 equals 0, x equals negative 1. So again with this one, y-intercept, put 0 in for x, so it'd be y equals 2 times 0 squared plus 5 times 0 plus 1. Now, if you notice, it's usually this number right here if the rest are x's. Because 0 plus 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Now, this one, I put 0 in to find the x-intercepts, but I cannot factor this one. So we could use quadratic formula. Now, if you wanted, you could have used quadratic formula for this one. But negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. 2 times 2 is 4. And it's all over. People always forget that. So negative 5 plus or minus square root of 17 over 4. So you have just watched both things. We have X and Y intercepts, and we have systems, substitution and addition. Hey, have a good day.